To you. We're at the government office building here in Hamden, and tonight the Hamden Board of Education is having a special meeting to make that decision on whether or not they want to keep masks in schools. And we are joined now live with Mayor Lauren Garrett here of Hamden. First of all, Mayor, thank you for joining us. Secondly, you made the decision to lift the town mask mandate last week. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what went into that decision?
Sure. We've been tracking our cases per 100,000 residents in Hamden, and previously during the real bad part of Omicron, we were at 700 cases per 100,000 residents. And now we are down to 12.7 cases per 100,000 residents, and in the orange zone, which is really great, which means that our infection rates have come down and there's not as much community risk. Our vaccination rates are around 70% for Hamden, which is decent. But what I'm looking at for our schools is that for kids 5 to 11 years old, it's 37.7% of kids vaccinated, which is not good enough. It means that there's a lot of risk still in our school community.
And, you know, in talks with the district that you've been in touch with on a daily basis and the Board of Education, can you tell us where they stand right now in terms of where they're thinking moving forward? It's obviously not decided yet, but.
Right. I would say that they're leaning towards keeping masks in place. But it's something that we're going to continue to evaluate as hopefully our vaccination rates increase and our community risk decreases.
And in terms of how this decision is being made, like you mentioned, it is a scientific, data-based decision. Who's in talks here?
We're speaking with Quinnipiac Valley Health District and Cornell Scott Hill Health. They're consulting with us and keeping us apprised of CDC guidelines and guidelines set by the Connecticut Department of Public Health.
And I know we just talked about this sort of off camera, but you are a parent yourself with kids in the Hamden Public School District. Where do you sit as a parent in terms of having your kids still wear their masks? And I guess what message would you have for other parents out there right now?
I like it when my kids wear their masks. You know, I think that we're all safer when we're wearing masks because I'm protecting you from my germs by wearing a mask. And I want my kids to be safe. I want other kids to be safe. And I don't want people bringing COVID home to their families. You know, the N95 masks do not fit small children very well. So it's important that the people around them are wearing masks.
Okay, Mayor Garrett, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know you got a busy day full of budget hearings ahead of you, so we will let you get back to work. But as for parents, again, that special Board of Education meeting is happening at 6:30 tonight. It's happening via Zoom, so you can join in that way. And the board is calling on parents to submit their opinions and thoughts ahead of time by 1 o'clock this afternoon. For now, we're live in Hamden. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61 News.
All right, Julia, thanks so much for that.